Hello, my name is Christopher Scott and I'm a small groups pastor of a local church. And in this video, I'm going to give you a small group facilitator tip answering the question, some people keep looking at their phones all the time. Is that okay? So what do you, as a facilitator of a small group, do when you have people in your group that keep looking at their cell phones, pulling out their cell phone, looking at it over and over again? What do you do, right? So one thing it's good to do is try to remind everybody at the beginning of your group to turn their phone to vibrate mode. And this is something you want to do as a facilitator and model for them. So as you get started, pull your phone out and just say, oh, before we're getting started, I'm going to switch my phone to vibrate mode, right? So you kind of model that for them and remind them to do the same thing as well, okay? Something else you might want to do is maybe just gently remind people, hey, group's starting, so you might want to turn your phones off. And then what you want to do is remind people that some people like to use their Bible on their phone, right? So they like to pull out the YouVersion Bible app and read the Bible on their phone, but that's distracting for some people. If they're pulling out their phone and trying to read the Bible and then they see a Facebook notification come up and then they see a text message notification come up and then they see an Instagram notification come up, so it might be good just to tell your people, hey, I know you can read the Bible on your phone, but maybe you want to bring a Bible, a paper Bible, and read from it there. That way you're distraction free, right? So that might be something good to do. And it's not just that people get interrupted on their phone when they're trying to read their Bible. It's, hey, wonder how the football game's going, or hey, the golf tournament's going on. They're kind of tempted to explore other things, but there's just something about having people bring a Bible, open it up, and read it together that's really special. So encourage them to bring their Bible. But it's also good to exercise some grace in this area, right? So some people, they're going to need to keep their phone on because maybe they have an elderly parent or a sick parent that they're caregiving for, and they need to have their phone on in case anything happens. Or for me, I know my wife and I, we have a young child who's 5 months old, so when we go to small group, I keep my phone with me in case the babysitter has an issue or problem. Now, he goes to sleep and the babysitter just sits in the living room and reads, but still, I keep my phone with me and next to me if there is an issue that the babysitter can get a hold of us, right? So exercise grace within this. So a couple of tips that I've given you. Number one, model it for your people, right? Pull out your phone and tell them that you're turning it on vibrate. Two, you might want to gently remind them, hey, you might want to turn your phones on vibrate now that we're starting group. Three, encourage them to bring a Bible to group and read from a paper Bible, right? That way they don't have to worry about their phone and getting distracted. Number four, exercise grace within these tips. So hope that's helpful for you as you facilitate a small group and lead people in studying God's Word. If you want to learn other small group facilitator tips, you can subscribe to my channel. You can subscribe to my channel up there and get updates on future videos. If you want other small group facilitator tips, I got a bunch of those videos up there. If you want to learn how to use the Warren Wiersbe Bible study guides that I really like to facilitate a small group through books of the Bible, I got some of those videos down there. Or if you want to learn to use the Chip Ingram Living on the Edge materials for small groups, I got those down there. Thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you again in another video soon.